Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chris here from 2HB Productions, and I'm here to talk about the Biogenesis suspensions. And there are some big ones laid out, and there was 13 suspensions in all. One was the big suspension, and 12 others were 50-game suspensions. So I'm just gonna go through and talk about the big names that were suspended. Yeah. And yeah. So let's get right into it. So you see here we have A-Rod, 214 games. He's appealing that. So, as he's playing right now, he has a hit, but he has 2 hits, I think. He's been hitting the ball. He has been hitting the ball. It's not like he's been striking out every time. He only struck out once so far. And, I don't know if the Yankees are going to make the playoffs this year. I don't think they will. I don't think it's really going to affect the Yankees much, but I doubt he's gonna win his appeal. He'll lose his appeal for sure, and his suspension will happen. And do you think? This is another question for you guys. Do you think after Alex Rodriguez, after his suspension, he loses his appeal? Do you think he can still play after that? He'll be 40 years old at one. He'll be back, so do you think he can play? Do you think he can still keep going at the age of 40? The Mariners got the 41-year-old Raul Ibanez, who he's playing really good. He's got like 24 home runs, 56 RBIs or something like that. He's doing really good, so, but can A-Rod play at that age, or will he retire? And another good question for you guys. Do you think A-Rod's records, home runs, all that stuff will be taken away from him? What do you guys think? Do you think they should keep his records, or do you think they should get rid of his records? What another? I gotta think of some more questions. How do you think the Yankees, are going about this, like the organization and stuff? Because he's gonna have to, Yankees are gonna have to pay a lot, we get a fine and stuff. 2 other Yankees, I think was it 2 or I think it was 2. Might have been 1, but 2 other Yankees were involved with this too. They got 50 games. It was Cervelli and somebody else, I think. It might have been. It might have only been these 2. Not sure. But yeah. And how do you think the teammates are going around with this? The media's been around A-Rod, so the media's always around the Yankees and stuff. So yeah, that's A-Rod. So fill in. What do you guys think about that? So the other ones. So we have 50-game suspensions here. Nelson Cruz, Johnny Peralta, and Everett Cabrera. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. So about these with Cruz going into free agency. How do you think this affects his free agency going in there? Do you think teams are still gonna want him after him being on steroids? He's been on steroids to help his playing ability. And same for Peralta, because Peralta, he's just a shortstop. Like, I know shortstop can hit and stuff, but Peralta really, I don't think that guy's, I don't know how many teams are gonna want him, really, because I don't know what he can do without those steroids. I think he just started using them this year, and because the suspensions were done, I don't know, but they're not. So how do you think this affects their free agency, and how do you think this affects their playoff chances? Cruz a big bat for Texas, and Texas, they're a few games behind Oakland, and a game or something behind the second place wild card team, or they might be in the wild card right now. I'm not sure, but how do you think this affects their chance of making the playoffs? And with Detroit's too, because Cleveland, they're coming on. So I think Detroit still makes it wild card or division. I think there's no problem in Detroit, but Texas is the concern for all those Texas people. And this Cabrera guy, he's come out of nowhere now. So he's I don't know what he's gonna do after his suspension, if he's gonna keep rolling and stuff. So yeah, so I just wanted to talk about the biogenesis suspensions and stuff. So tell me what you guys think about them, and yeah, so I'll see you guys later.